Yes, sir, the talk of the teardown, baby. Yeah, and what I realized about myself is I'm a script breaker. I break the script of a narcissist fast. And the reason why I was able to do that throughout life is because I was just, like so always aware and, I dealt with impatient narcissists. See, a narcissist that's patient, they probably can play their hand correctly, do the right thing, do this and do that. And but they still wouldn't win, but they would have a lot of moves and they would do a lot of different things and it would seem to be versatile. But me, since I never dealt with, just in life itself and family or whatever, I never been around I never been around a patient they were never patient. So when you don't do things with patience, you never get it done. That's the point. So that's why when people say this and that, and this and this, and this and that happened to them, I'm like, no, that stuff never happened to me because I dealt with impatient narcs. So see, it never was about really what they've done to me. It's about how could you do these things to yourself? Because see, I look at myself as a man, and I'm shaming these individuals while they're doing it to themselves. So like I said, so it's never really been about me because see, I've always been a man that I know who I am. So if you do something to me, I know I'm the next thing to pure that you see. So you have to try to do it, but how could you do these things to yourself? Because remember, you can't damage freshness. And I'm fresh, heart, spirit, soul, physically, mentally, spiritually, everything. You can ask God that. I'm fresh. So you can't damage fresh goods. Point blank. I'm just gonna be real blank, go off the record, go on the record and say you can't damage fresh goods. You can't damage purity. So I look at them and say, how could you do this to yourself? So see, once more and again, being the empath that I am, that train go being the impact that I am, I'm not saying how could you do this to me. I watch everybody move, so when you try to do something to me, in the cartoon I used to watch G.I. Joe, they used to say knowing is half the battle. Knowing is half the battle. So when you know something, you're aware of it, it really don't matter. Because see, like they say, see this out here it's a game and it's war. And it's a real war. So if you're in war and you're in soldier mode, nobody can ever get over on you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a mother, whether it's a father, a sister, a brother, a video, whatever. Nobody can ever get over on you because you were always on point and know that you're at war. You understand? So that's why, like I said, when I look at certain, when I listen to certain videos to a certain point, I'm like, well, that's not me. And there's nothing wrong with that not being me, but I don't want to deprive those that are don't do them type of things, right? Because them people, don't get me wrong, they may be empaths, but they're not script breakers. They don't know how to break the script of the narcissist. Because, maybe they had a patient narcissist that didn't know how to play the game, but that knew how to pretend. See, me, I never had a narc that I can say really did much. Because I was always aware. So when you're always aware, you only look at yourself. You say, how could you do these things to yourself? Not to me. Because in life, people are going to try to do things whether they're narcissists or not. So me personally, this is nothing that ever really meant what people, think it meant. And the narc here to say, how can you talk like that? I say off of awareness and truth. See, awareness and truth defeats feelings all the time. Because remember, real love, and even being in love, is the truth that always sets you free, just like Christ said. And just like we should know. So, the things, people say, how could she do this? How could he do this? They didn't really do anything. How could they do that to themselves? How could they be that embarrassed? How could they cause themselves that much embarrassment and be around each other and be that embarrassed? That's the point. Imaginary world. That's where I look at. Right, so remember, again, I'm putting them, I put people before me. I'm looking at what they did to me because they don't really mean anything. Remember, you can't take my love. You can't take who I am. You can't take my childhood that I had away from me. Nobody can do that. See, nobody can take my story away. Nobody can add to my story. Nobody can corroborate my story the way I do. So it doesn't, that stuff don't really matter. That's the point. So you got to realize, when you're dealing with an empath that's just aware, it don't have nothing to do with marriage relationships. It don't have nothing to do with any kind of relationship, family relationship. It has something to do with the people in general. Because see, when you see that type of stuff, it doesn't matter if they're in your family or not. When you see individuals just shaming themselves, you're wondering like, damn, how could you shame yourself and just be shameful like that? Because see, that's what hurts the most. That's what hurts. It doesn't stuff in life don't hurt because you're aware of the risk of life. Like I said, you can have a perfectly empath person do something to you that, you know, whether it's a win or a loss, that's just life. That's just life. But yeah, that's just life. So, you know, like reality, right? You know, reality. Somebody, as I'm talking, they walking by me, you know, trying to interrupt. But anyway, as I said, that right there is just life. So, you know, so what hurts the most is when people just abuse themselves, right? Because believe you me, if you're, and like I said, some people might not understand just the way I'm saying it because they haven't, their situation is different, and maybe just how they are a little different, which is perfectly fine. Hold on, this train go by.